Have you ever dreamed of running a $1 billion US business? I definitely have not. Have you ever imagined that one day you would become the CEO of the leading food companies in Thailand? I definitely have not. Have you ever envisioned yourself that one day you would own the leading cat food brand in Thailand with a revenue of more than 80 million US dollars? I definitely have not. Looking back, I have accomplished so much in my 41 years of age. And I could not have done it all without the support from people around me. They have been a very important part of my journey, and they taught me very important lesson, which is success is indeed collective and not the result of one's effort alone. Good afternoon, students and faculty members of Assumption University. My name is Amornphan Aramwatananont. I'm the CEO of one of the leading canned tuna and pet food producer in the world, with a revenue of more than $1 billion US in 2024. I also own many other businesses, including automation company and also, as I mentioned earlier, the leading cat food brand in Thailand. I'm not standing here today to tell you about my successful story because I did not do it alone, and that's where the real stories begin. Some of you might thought that I was born with a silver spoon. And yes, that is partially true, right? But not in the way that you might think. I did not come from a rich family, but I was born in a very warm and loving family. My parents did their best to provide me with the best education, and I was very fortunate to study abroad for 8 years and finally receive my bachelor degree from Wisconsin. Life was very nice and steady for me, right? And like many of you here, I dream of working abroad. After my graduation, I dream of working in a big famous company for a few years. I was in no rush to come back home. Until one day, my dear father gave me a call and said, "Bank, you have to come back straight away to join his new business venture, which is in the canned tuna business." And of course, I knew nothing about canned tuna, right? Freshly graduate, I knew nothing about canned tuna. And for the first 8 years, the business struggled badly. The company was losing millions of dollars every year. And at one point, the whole management team resigned. And it was left to me and my father to run the sunken ship. We lost money, we lost people, we almost lost hope. Now, I have a question to ask you. What would you do in my situation when the company is on the verge of collapse? Would you walk away or would you step up? And that was when my father taught me one of the most important lessons in life. He said, "Bank, you should be grateful and thankful for every opportunity that was presented to you. Opportunity like this did not come very often, where there is no one blocking your path to be successful. The stage was all yours, and it was up to you to make the most out of it." Those words of encouragement made me understand how privileged was I to have this kind of opportunity in front of me. And I was very fortunate enough to be surrounded by great people who were willing to lend me a hand. My team and I worked countless hours to re-strategize the business plans and the direction. I also put a lot of effort in building trust with my customers, my suppliers, my creditors, and many of them later on have become my lifelong friends, and some of them have also become my business partners. Why do you think I received such a strong support from people around me? It came down to my personal motto of never give up and my desire to be successful. I never run away from any problem, okay? And I show a strong leadership during challenging time to my team. I build confidence for them. And once they are on board with my vision and passion, they put their best effort to turn things around. So by 2012, the company finally got out of a funk and was ready to take off for the bright future. I did not save the company alone. My team did put their heart and soul to fight along with me. Now, success is very addictive. And once you have a taste of it, you want it more. If you were in my shoes, what would your next steps be after leading the company out of the despair? Would you just sit back and do nothing and let the business run? Or would you rather create your own path, your own legacy? And for me, the answer was quite clear. I want to create my own legacy. So as I mentioned, by 2012, the company started to do better, start to make some profit. And I could have chosen just to stay put, sit back, relax, and just focus on the canned tuna business only. However, I realized how valuable my tuna is and how it can create endless opportunities for the new products and new businesses. And thank God, I saw the potential in the premium grade pet food. I spent countless hours. I was so obsessed with developing high quality pet food made from the tuna and not using any byproduct. Over the next 10 years, my company invested more than 130 million US dollars to increase our capacity and our capability. Our revenue on the pet food alone grew from 40 million to 400 million US dollars within 10 years. And I even found some time to build a local cat food brand, which became the fastest growing cat food brand over the past 10 years. Do you know the reason why I could build a pet food empire within 10 years? It was because I built upon the foundation that my team and I had put in place. It was because my relentless desire to be successful. And more importantly, it was because I want to create my own path, my own legacy. And finally, I never did it alone. I did it together with my team. My success is their success. And that's what I'm very grateful of. So to everyone listening today, I would like to ask you a few questions. What kind of leader do you want to be? Do you want to share success alone, or would you rather enjoy the taste of it with others? For me, the answer is quite clear. I have accomplished so much in my life not because I work harder than anybody, but because I was never alone. So if that's a key message I'd like you to take away from today's TEDx, is this. Be grateful to every opportunity in your life. Use your privilege with purpose. And remember, success is never just only about you, but it's about how many people you lift up along the way. Thank you.